I think it's just in our collective psyches that we deal with this patriarchal society on a day-to-day basis. So in each of the works, somehow the phallus is represented.
Let's talk a little bit about Gordon Froude's work.
Gordon Froude's work is an untitled work, and it's taking previously exhibited artworks from a range of artists in South Africa, so they're all South African works, and he's commenting on the fact that we are a very censored nation. So the idea of democracy comes through in that work quite strongly. This idea of freedom of speech that is supposedly practiced in South Africa, but he plays around with the fact that in actual fact there's this artistic landscape and artists in South Africa that have very little freedom of speech in terms of the works that he's drawn on for his major installations. So for instance, he's got the spear, which is stretched on a vinyl type canvas, so that it shows the tension in the work and the tension that is created, and that again refers to the title of the exhibition, which is Tension Torsion. And he's got the Madiba sculpture, which he stretched the arms of to like lengths that is not so proportionate to the actual sculpture. And he's got a couple of other works there that has been quite contentious in the past couple of years, and there's been attempts to censor these works. So he's dealing with the idea of censorship.
And let's talk about your work. You have what look like whips standing upright.
Yeah. My work is titled Nag van die Lang Latte, which is translated to Night of the Long Switches. And the switch is something that you beat someone with. So it plays around with this mythology, black on white genocide. And if the first word that I can associate to it is fear. Fear of black uprising against white, which is common in South Africa, and it's an old mythology that is based on